Okay, so here we're going to talk about functions, okay? Now, all of math is about relationships between things, how one thing is connected to another, how every time, for example, say we pick a daisy, we get one, two, three, four petals. Okay, this may or may not be true, but maybe we get four nice petals here. Then we pick another one, and we get four nice petals. So patterns and relationships are happening all the time in nature, and that's what math is studying. So a function is a special type of mathematical relationships between two things. Okay, in order to understand what a function is, it's nice to think of the two things as being the an input and an output. Okay, and then what you have is I'll just show you a relationship between some inputs and some outputs. So say we have one here and over here, it is related to 2. And let's pick another input, say 2, and it is related to 4. And let's pick another input, 3, and it is related to 6. Okay, just underline that. All right, so you can see the direction, the arrows are sort of one way. So when I think about a function, I kind of have to define which one here is the input and which one is the output. Because of course this output of 2 is in some ways related back to an input of 1. But for now, we're just thinking about this forward going direction. So it looks like whatever our input is here, say it's just some random number like x, then what's going to show up over here is, well, this got twice as big, this got twice as big, this got twice as big. Okay, so there's a good guess that whatever we put in, the output is going to be twice that. So here's an algebraic representation of what the output is. And output is usually represented by y equals, and then 2 times whatever the input is, like that. Okay, so y is our output and x is our input. Okay, of course, this is just the usual convention. So you could be using, T and Q or whatever letters you want, okay? But one of them will be defined as the input and the other as the output. Okay, the set of all inputs. Now, some things, it's just not possible to do whatever this function is to them, okay? So, sometimes there'll be limitations on what inputs you can put into your function. For example, you don't put a peanut butter sandwich into VCR. I probably don't even know what a VCR is, but anyway, okay, there's certain things that shouldn't go in to certain functions. In this case, the doubling function, you can double just about anything. And all of these numbers here together, all the possible inputs are called the domain. Okay, the domain of the function. So for the doubling function, the domain is anything. Okay, and then these numbers over here, these are our output numbers, and they're referred to as the range. Okay, so here's some starting information on functions.